What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to Break It Down, where we speak to artists like my man Lateb here, and we get a peek behind the
Hi.
curtain into the creative process behind some incredible music, songs, albums, videos, tours, recording sessions. Back with us again, my man Lateb. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, thank you very much. Always a pleasure.
You're currently promoting the Undone, your recently released album produced by LOB. How's the reception been, and you happy with the release so far?
I'm happy with the release of Undone, definitely. For the mere fact that it finally came out. Because like I said, I've been sitting on these for a while, B, because everybody thinks it's definitely my most advanced album ever. It's not just, like the normal rashing hip hop to it's more than that. And that's like kind of the point that I wanted to get across on this. It has like deep thought. It's not just battle bars, which, like headshots, like we've been known for that. We've always kind of sprinkled the other level, I would think, as far as like on a mature emotional like ride type deal level, that's the way I can describe it, I guess. But yeah, people really like the album. Everybody has been very vocal in telling me like that this is like my best work ever. People have called it like cinematic and stuff like that, and like I kind of agree, but I don't know. It's just interesting to see how people react to it, and I'm very happy with the response.
Yeah, it's very well rounded. The track we're going to get into today is Another Day. So let's break it down. Another Day, some more vocals by Lateb. Tell us what the impetus was for this song.
Oh man, and the Another Day song, geez, this one, like it would just sounded when I heard this beat, like me, I'm very driven towards the music. So when I hear a beat that's sent to me, it just like speaks to me. And if it instantly speaks to me, something has to happen. It just is what it is. And I hate when like someone sends me something and like I'm busy, but I listen to it, I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh, I have to do this though. I'm like, almost 100% of the time I'll drop what I'm doing and start writing. So that was this thing right here. And I don't know where it came from. I just got like, it was very J. Cole vibe-ish to me, the beat. And I'd never really done anything over production like that. And I just kind of came up with that harmony like naturally, like, see, this my home, but I don't know. Like I was just like, I don't know. Just like I just envision stuff sometimes, and I pictured just being in space, like looking down on everything. And then like at the time, like I said, like I had been kind of slighted in our last podcast. I was like, I felt slighted a bit, so like I kind of made it out to be like, yo, like people got to see your worth. Like I've always felt like I've had a X level of talent that hasn't been acknowledged. I know M. Dot feels me on this too, like overlooked and stuff like that. So I wanted to make that a song for the overlooked. But for some reason, my brain just like categorically went into space, like just looking down on everything, or looking down up from Earth, thinking that like, dude, like that's where I belong, like that's where I'm supposed to be, like. So I don't know, this was like one of the more hopeful songs, and like for me to go in a positive direction is very rare. Was before this time, I would say, is very rare in like my catalog. It was always dark, deep, grungy, street, gangster. Because I feel like I've lived a lot of lives in my life. Like I've traveled to tons of places, and it's like I don't know. I just chameleon into different things, and I feel like the maturity level that I'm going into now, like this is like the perfect song. This was like a tone setter, like that will just like bring me to another level, and it's just like it's more about like being hopeful and being appreciated, or that knowing that you're going to be appreciated eventually. That's what that song's about.
Yeah, it's a great song. I love the feel and the vibe to it. It's like you said, not the normal Lateb everyone's used to, which is great for an album like the Undone, because it has very versatile songs on it. You also have a live recording of the song. Tell us how that came out.
Well, at the time, like, the live recording, it was like, we're in the pandemic, can't really do shows. I wanted to do something live, and like that, we actually tried to do Gray Sunshine. It just didn't come out as great on the piano, to be honest with you. Like, it's just, but this song, like, we practiced it like maybe half the time as we did the Gray Sunshine song. It just felt right, the vibe on that one, with like, it's a natural piano song too, and I was actually pretty nervous. Like, I'm not gonna front, I'm not the best singer and best live singer, so like, I was actually really, really uncomfortable and nervous going into doing this, and I just said, kind of said, fuck it. You know what I mean? I just said, fuck it. Like, when I got the recordings back, Archetype came through, he recorded the whole thing. I had my man on the keys, like, and it was just like, I don't know, it just felt natural and it felt good, like, and to get something like that off my chest. But I do have a lot of room for like improvement in that area, I think. But the general reception of that live video though was good. But like, people, which I understand, because I'm my worst critic, but some people were like, oh man, this needs work, like da 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 da. Like, what, I understand that, but you know what? I put the shit out there, like, it was the energy was right and it was good, and like, I was nervous about it and self-conscious about it in a sense, but you know what? It just means the next one is going to be better regardless, like, because I'm going to keep working at this. Like I said, I want to be a beast in every facet when I do my music, so I'm not going to just take that, and like, I'll take the negative criticism, every time, and I'll take it to heart and work on it. So I don't even care if you give it to me.
There's a entrepreneur I follow who's blown up in the last few years, and he says, I love haters because most of them are just hating for whatever reason, but sometimes there's truth into what they're saying. And at one point, this guy wanted to be a bodybuilder because he's huge, 6'5" or whatever, and people would say, oh, look at the calves on that guy, and he'd be like, thank you. And the next day he was in the gym working on his calves. And then they'd say, oh, this guy, he can't bench this much. And he goes, okay, I set a goal to bench this much. And he wouldn't acknowledge the haters necessarily. And not that people are hating, but, I, like you, I enjoy the criticism, because I go, maybe I can improve here. Maybe, maybe there is something to sharpening skills and focusing more on this. So it's great that you can look at it from that point of view and not take it personally, or because really what we just went through in the last 12 to 18 months, if anyone's taking anything personally anymore, like, come on, like, it's time we all
seriously, yeah. But like you said, haters, they some people will hate for no reason, just to like make you feel bad because they feel bad about themselves,
Yeah.
Like, I could see the difference, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, some people just shit on you, but some people will be like, yo, this needs work, you know what I mean? Like, like, some people just love it because, but like, they're more about the vibe and like the emotion than the actual level of skill that it takes to do something, you know what I mean? Like, they're more about the way it makes them feel, which actually most people are, I feel like, honestly.
Yeah.
But when the jealousy creeps in, then they want to hate, like, and it's fine, like, I get it, but I hope they find peace.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to figure out which ones are genuine in their criticisms and which ones are, legit haters. Now, the live version, how many takes did you have to do to get it to where you want it?
On that one, I think we did like 4 takes on that song in particular. Gray Sunshine, I think we did 5, and we didn't use any of them, like, it just didn't work, like just the vibe with the piano didn't work. That one we did 4, and we may have used the third last one. Ended up using like the third one on that. I'm not. Don't quote me on that. Only Ark remembers, or maybe he doesn't even, you know. So, yeah, that was only 4 takes for sure. And Roseglen did the video. Roseglen's one of the best people to work with in the biz, you know. Quick turnaround, not always on point, you know. Like he's amazing. So, yeah, I would say 4 takes.
Nice. The song is Another Day. It's got a really chill vibe, and we're gonna give you a preview right now.
Felt like I was just an alien. They looked to me to touch to the tomb I wish I was buried in. Little did they know that the gift that I was carrying would cut down anybody like the steel of a Valerian. I could barely win, but had the power this whole time. I made this place my home long ago, so now I'm ready. See, this my home, but I don't know why I was born so far from the sun. Cause I'm a star and I belong in the sky for everyone to gaze upon. See, this my home, but I don't know why I was born so far from the sun. Cause I'ma shine, yeah, I'ma shine. Cause I think that finally my time has come.
So that was Another Day, produced by LOB off Lateb's The Undone album. Did you want to add something, Lateb, to this track?
Yeah, I just wanted to say something about that this song. Like when I wrote it, it was almost like I wrote it to be a hip hop song, you know, like, but it kind of evolved into something else. Like I wanted to make sure it had like hip hop elements in it. Then when I recorded it once as that, and it didn't sound as good like on my take when I re-recorded it with Archetype. I did it once with Sip, once with Archetype, and I did it with Archetype. I treated it more like a melodic song, and it ended up coming out way better. So I don't know, like I just think like sometimes when you soften something up, it's better, but it still had those elements like the MOP quote, you know what I mean, and things like that. So you're just kind of like, oh, like yeah, like you kind of know where it's going. But I don't know, I just wanted to add that real quick. Yeah, like that was meant to be a hip hop song, and it kind of turned into something else, you know. So
it's a great song. Links are in the description below. So add it to your Spotify, Apple Music playlist, and go follow and subscribe to Lateb. Where can everybody find you? What's your handle?
At Lateb the God. Twitter, don't use it. Instagram and Facebook, and then obviously on Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music, just Lateb. It's the album Undone. Thank you very much.
All right. And thank you, my friend. That is Lateb. Go check out his music. You will guaranteed at least like one of the songs. So the album is The Undone, and we're going to get more into that down the road. Thanks for being with us again today, Lateb, and we'll catch you all on the next episode.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Break It Down. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcast. If there's a song or video you want us to break down with an artist, hit us up on social media at Own Lane Music, or hit the artist up directly and mention our show. Maybe we can talk to him. That's it, everyone. Peace out.